when we've got jobs that's basically either life-threatening or sort of life-changing.
Most of them, it's just been an accident. It's been that one mistake. They've trodden a bit of rock that's given away. They've gone off where they think they are, and they're into an area which is much more dangerous than they expect. Running through your mind when you're going into a job is what gear we need to get up the hill. What are we going to use to evacuate?
Have we thought about a helicopter? Have we thought about paramedics and how are we going to deal with the job really?
So we're training here today. We're simulating an extraction of a casualty who's fallen into Jordan's Gap.
The normal jobs that we attend really are lower limb injuries, a trip or fall over.
Okay, can you just give him a shout down there, Phil?
And in order to do that, we're using a system with a guiding line. And all the guiding line's doing is it's just making sure that the casualty with the rescuer are constantly kept far enough away from any hazards on the rock wall. So it's a really, really safe system, but it is quite a complicated system to rig.
A broken leg at home or a broken leg on the high street is a broken leg. What the difference usually makes out on the hill is the other elements such as the cold and the wind and the exposure. It's a lot of the time that's the bit that's going to cause more damage than the actual injury itself. So it's something that we've got to keep in the mind there.
It is a serious job, and it's going through our mind that we've got to get them to evacuate them as quick as we possibly can.
In on guiding, in on guiding.
You need to keep your mind working and listening to what's going on the radio, and just checking for each other that we haven't missed anything, or there's not a bit of vital kit not going up, and you're trying to keep some sort of situational awareness to the whole job about where's the kit and what might I need when I get there. What's the sort of order you want of the gear when you arrive at the call. And we can start almost automatically as soon as we've dealt with the casualty. It'll be just a smooth transition straight onto the stretcher and straight off the hill.
This is just it's a great way of being out with a lot of good people on the hill, in some fairly testing situations sometimes, which perhaps you wouldn't go out in. You know, it's not all nice sunny days on the hill. It's often middle of the night, pouring down with rain. There's a bit of a challenge in that, but there's a lot of camaraderie with it, and it's really fulfilling doing it that way.
I moved to the Lake District 10 years ago with no mountaineering experience really, and now I'm in mountain rescue, and I've just gone out and enjoyed it. But it's all about making sure you're prepared for going outside. That's the, make sure you've got the gear and you know where you're going and someone else knows where you're going.
It's the teamwork, it's working with a bunch of friends. I like to help people, and it's very much a case of I feel at times that it could easily be me that's lying down on the ground, so I just want to make sure that there's going to be somebody to pick you up.
Great group of people, everyone gets on really well, good camaraderie, and we all train to a very high standard. Like, everyone's very experienced and very good at what they do.
The real thing for me really is the working with a big bunch of friends, and when it goes well, there's no other feeling in the world.